Hey everybody, I'm Zeebob and welcome back to the Scorched Earth. As you can see, it's still Halloweenish and there's still meteors in the sky. It just looks so awesome. I wish they fell down instead of flying off into space, but can't have everything. Well, today I'm really excited because today we're gonna hatch our Fire Wyvern egg and we're gonna raise that little guy and turn him into a monster. Well, I guess he already is a monster. We're going to make him even more monstrous. We're going to give him a big imprinting bonus, and then we're going to go out and eat all the other wyverns. And it's going to be fun. Right, Speed Bump? Speed Bump doesn't comment on it. Alright, yeah, so what we're going to have to do is we are going to have to go hatch the guy. And that's a big tail. I have already stored up 10 milk, but it is going bad, and I have no idea how long it's going to take this guy to grow up. I imagine it's going to be several hours, so I may have to make a milk run or two. I don't know, and I think I've read they take a minimum of 15 milk, depending on settings, but my settings are all pretty boosted, so it's likely that I will still need more, even though I have 10. And I'm a little worried about the kibble. I don't think they take kibble like regular babies do. I think they use the milk as their only kibble, but I'm not sure entirely, so I'm going to find out the hard way. But right now, you're going to go get this little guy out of the refrigerator. He's, or she, it's all nice and cold. Let's see, right here, this one. And I am tempted to raise one of these lightning ones, but I may do that separately. I've never done this before, so I don't really want to overcomplicate it by doing more than one, and we might get twins. And there's a rare chance for triplets, but it's very likely that we are just going to get one. So yeah, here. There you go, little thing. I mean big thing. Wow, it's huge. Incubating. Too cold? Now it's too cold? It worked yesterday. What's up with that? It's still too... Wait, is it not getting the house? You know, we might not be getting the house buff on it. I don't know. It's still too cold. How is that? Maybe the fire ones... Do the fire ones take more than the electric ones? Lightning ones? Let's see. Maybe that the fire ones actually take more heat. Oops, I'm about to use item. That'll eat it. No, this one's too cold too. Yesterday, which was the last episode for me, yeah, it worked. It worked in the base with the air conditioners, and now it's not working. That is really weird. Alright, well, I'm gonna have to go figure this out off camera, and then we'll be back when I can get them incubating. And we're back because I figured it out, and it's kind of annoying. It has to do with the ambient temperature outside, which is 65 right now. Before it was below 60, it was in like the mid-50s, I think. And apparently that's enough to make a difference. I thought the air conditioners isolated you from this temperature, but apparently not. So I tried it at 65 degrees outside, and now it's working. So it's now incubating, and it'll incubate pretty quickly because I have my settings all jacked up. So we will be back right before our level 144 Fire Wyvern Dragon Monster guy is hatched. There's a scarecrow in my base. I didn't put a scarecrow here. Why would I put a scarecrow here? There's nothing to scare. I mean, you might scare the jerboas, but that doesn't accomplish anything. Why is there a scarecrow in my base? It's like growing out of the floor. This is creepy. Here. Okay. I got it. Crisis averted. Hey there! It's a yellow fire dragon. That is so cool. I have never seen a yellow fire dragon. Where are you going? Where are you going? Here, we need to give you stuff. Oh, I have to claim him. Okay, now he needs some of these. And his food is dropping. That's alright though. We need to get him some more milk. Oh, and you're a girl! You're a girl wyvern thing. Wow. Wow, I have never seen one like this, like anywhere. This is interesting. It's like a gold. Like, it's like she's so hot. She's actually yellow instead of red, because like the sun is like yellow because it's so hot instead of just red. Well, no, that's not how it works. But anyway, yeah, that is so cool. A gold, and it's kind of a gray. I wonder what it'll look like when it's grown up. That is really awesome. All right, little thing, we're gonna have to figure out how to raise you. You want to play in approximately 12 minutes, and you're gonna need a bunch of milk. So let's see. We've got the preserving salts in there to make this last as long as possible, and it looks like it's going to last about 3 hours, which is great. And I have read that you need to force feed these guys sometimes, but right now its food is actually pretty high, so it shouldn't just die, which would be really, really sad because it's a really, really high level. High level. So yeah, I guess, let's see, how much weight can hold 3, and these are, okay, it can hold a bunch of milk, so I'm gonna go grab the rest of the milk and stick it in there, and we will be back in time for some imprinting. Well, we're about to need care. I had to bring her out here because she started wandering around in the base, which was fine. Then she wandered downstairs, and then she got herself stuck in a foundation. So I think when they're growing, they can actually grow into the foundation and get stuck. So I had to break the foundation underneath the base in order to get her out. I just thought, well, it's time for her to go outside. Uh-oh, she wants to cuddle. Aww. And you want care in 10 more minutes. Okay, well, so far nothing interesting. I'm going to have to figure out how to care for her and still go get more milk. It's going to be interesting. But we'll be back. I guess if there's anything interesting in the imprinting process, it's mostly just this. Sometimes there's walks. Sometimes they want milk, and do the milk, you take the milk and you put it in the 0 slot here, and then you hit E to feed it, just like a passive tame. Supposedly they're not going to need any kibble. I've never raised one before, so that might be wrong, but nothing I've read said they need the kibble and that they need the milk instead. And she's still working on, let's see, has she eaten yet? No, she hasn't eaten yet. Her food is dropping. I don't know what her maximum food is. I don't think it's this yet. It might be. But their food drops so slowly it gives you time to go out and get more milk. And they're born with like 2,000 food. Maybe it's like a quarter. I don't know what the relationship is, but it's not like a regular hatching or baby where it has like 0 food and you have to throw a bunch of food on it real quick in the beginning or it starves. So yeah, this is a little more relaxed mechanic than just a regular hatching and all that, which is great. But yeah, we'll be back. If there's something interesting in the process, there's probably not going to be. And then when this lady's all grown up, we're going to have to give her a name and take her out and level her up. Look at her grow. She got too big, probably too big for the doors pretty quickly. Right now she's at roughly a quarter grown up. And we've got the imprinting buff at 27%. And all she's wanted is cuddles and the milk, and I assume she'd want walks too sometimes, but I haven't run into one of those yet. But yeah, she's coming along nicely. And I'm really hoping to be able to get 100% imprinting buff, but I am probably going to have to make a milk run, and I'm going to have to do it as quickly as possible in order to get back and imprint before the timer runs out, I think. Okay, this is just depressing. I saved my game, came back, loaded it up, and her color's different. She lost her pretty yellow wings. She was going to be so awesome. But I've read about this. Sometimes they assume the color of one parent, and then they switch to the color of the other parent. So, oh well. I guess we'll have to see how she turns out. But yeah, that's just frustrating. And there she is, full grown. Yep, full grown. A little disappointed in the color. She was really pretty with the black and the gold, but she is still a 144, so she will still conquer the skies and everywhere else she goes. There are a couple of things I noticed while raising her. The first is that with the advanced rates, like I use, you can actually feed them. You can wait until they want the wyvern milk as the comfort food. You get 1,200 per bottle, and since the food rate decreases slowly, you don't have to worry about like topping off their food as their food increases as they grow. So you can raise them with less milk that way. And that means you just don't keep the milk in the inventory. You just keep an eye on their food, and then you feed it as necessary, and only feed it if this gets, you know, close to running out, because that's when they die. The other thing is, as the imprinting went up, and I got 100%, which I'm really thrilled about, as it went up, it increased the stats, and that included the weight, and the weight stat is sort of the guide for how mature they are. So it started off about, I think it was about 550 when I started, and it kept going up and up and up, and it actually had to max out to the new imprinted weight in order to finish growing up, which I thought was really strange. So by imprinting, you actually increase the length of time it takes for it to grow up, which is just kind of weird. Anyhow, now that this lady is full grown, we got to give her a name, and then we got to take her out and go wreck some stuff. So I thought of one name I'm going to use. Her name is Spitfire. A little bit of a generic dragon name, but hey, it works. Alright, Spitfire. Let's get on you and see what happens. Whoa, this thing is big. And yeah, the turning radius. Oh, the turning radius. Okay, wow. I'm turning hard right now, and it's okay. So let's take off. Alright. This is cool. This is cool. And this is normal flight. This is without the shift. So if I hit shift, now this is fast. Wow, it is fast. That is awesome. She got a 20% movement speed increase from the imprinting, so that's cool. And also the melee damage went up by like a third. I think it was closer to 200 when it started. So she got some pretty good stats from the imprinting, and I'm proud of that. Plus it's got the bro fist bump bonus up in the top right corner. So she is going to be able to wreck face. And then there's that. I didn't burn me, did it? No, okay, good. Alright, cool. Well, we're going to go find something to chew on and level this little lady up. Hey, you big house-eating monster. Yeah! Ha 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 ha! Can't quite get enough revenge. Let's do more melee. Maybe we should go try to find another dragon monster to fight. That might be kind of fun. I just gotta say, this girl is so fast. Look at this. Blazing through the desert. This is so fun. Come out, little wyvern, dragon monster guys. Alright, well, oh, there's one. Hello, Mr. Poison. Did I get it? I got it! It's on fire! Look at that. It's mad now. Oh, yeah, you have your ineffective poison. And it's still on fire. Softened up a little bit. Flambe. Half stamina left. Oh, I got it! I got it! And it missed with the poison, and it's bloody. Alright. Come here, Mr. Guy. If only I didn't only I didn't have such a huge turning radius. But that's just too bad. Uh-oh. I got hit. My player character got hit by the poison, but that's okay. Speed bump live? Yeah, speed bump's still there. That's good. What do we want now? Let's do some more health. She gets a lot of health. Awesome. I think we need to go find a death worm. Oh yeah. Death worm incoming. Dramatic pause. Really? Come on. Are you kidding me? Fire for you! Eat it! Guess we like our worms sauteed. Death worm. Death worm horn. Alright. Well, I think Rexagon's out of a job now. This little lady does it a lot quicker. Wow, we got a bunch of levels off of that. Wow. Should we go for 1,000? Yeah. Wow, that was great. I think we're gonna get some more death worms. Yep, and then we'll go see about messing around the wyvern den probably. And now we're going to do a first person high speed pass through the wyvern den just for fun, just because we can. Here we go. It's like Star Wars without the laser beams. And more fire. And some lava. And crystals. And lots of those guys that are going to be mad at this. But that's okay. Wow, the turning radius. Whoa. Yeah. If any of them are chasing us, they're getting left in the dust. Or ash. I guess it'd be ash because there's lava. So, left to the ash. Is it almost over? No, not quite. A few more turns up here. Through this cave. Getting close to that lava there. Well, more crystals. Let's head right over here. Oh, this thing's bigger than I remember. Still not catching us. Got plenty of stamina. Wow. Oh. Turns though. The turns are getting me. The turns are killer. There's an alpha. If there's anything that could possibly mess with us, it's that guy. Yeah. So I'm not even looking back. I just want to get the whole experience. Yep, there's the entrance. Uh-oh, we got hit. There's the entrance and there's lava. Okay. And we're out. Is anybody following us? No, they're, well, if they are, they're way behind us now. That was pretty cool. Well, yeah, I think it's time to head back to base. Landing here. Oh, yeah, it works. Works pretty good. You have to hit the spacebar to land, but sometimes it kind of has to think for a minute. Well, Spitfire, you did pretty awesome today. You took out some wyverns, and you took out a T-Rex and a death worm. And then we went through the entire wyvern den and didn't die. That was just pretty cool. Yep, I can think of a lot of uses for. She can carry the bigger animals like Morellatops. And it's basically like a Quetzal. It's like a Quetzal but cooler. You can even stand on them when they're floating in the air, which is just awesome. So yeah, I am really happy. And she should be powerful enough now to take on Alpha and kill it and get all the milk. Easy milk. Because you get it from killing him instead of tranking him. But yeah. Well, we're back at base. So this is Zeebob saying thanks for watching and bye bye.